Net promoter scores in the business are a good guide.
Yes.
But they're not the Bible.
Right.
And you can't overreact. And a lot of companies tend to do this. We better change our benefits.
Right.
We better give people Fridays off. And it started to happen a lot during COVID when the NPS scores would happen around this work from home model. Mm-hmm. People will not be happy if they have to come back into the office. I said, okay, I guess we'll just let people stay at home.
How'd that work out?
Not good. Not good. And it wasn't about their productivity. Their productivity was actually, oddly enough, slightly better. But it was the culture that started to break.
Right.
Because they weren't communicating with each other and their relationships weren't built. And I didn't know that you had a kid. And I didn't know that your wife got cancer. And I didn't know that your son almost died. And so my empathy and my sympathy and my warmness towards you didn't exist because I didn't know. And then the culture started to get cold. And then it started just to feel like a job. And nobody could figure out why it happened. We would get on a Zoom with somebody and they would seem a little like placid. And they're not obviously on a giant Zoom call going to tell you like they found out that they were diagnosed with some terrible thing. And if you don't get a chance to be with people and read their body language, you don't do it.
Right.
I'm grateful for all the people that are here on Zoom, but you need to get your ass here.
Right.
Because you can't feel what we're feeling in this room. Because as I talk, I look around the room and I can see who's paying attention, who's not. I can see who's engaging, who's not. I can see who's shaking their head and who's not. And I adjust based on that. Number one thing to be an owner of a business, the number one thing is to know your audience. Whatever that audience is. And you can't know them if you're not with them. You can't know them if you don't show a little bit of yourself at the same time. And you can't know them if you don't ask them. And you can't ask them if you're not with them. That's ultimately, I think, how you build value in a business.
I like that.